Hey yo, new nichoponcho video. Still in Seattle. You can see the Space Needle to my left, which is right maybe, I don't know. My brain is not working that well to calculate what direction or side that is. Right now I'm just wandering a bit around in Seattle. I think I'm going down to a market called the Pike Market, where they have lots of different foods and all this stuff, and they also have the first Starbucks cafe in the world. So if the queue is not that long, I think I'm gonna do a venti drip coffee. I think they call it venti in Starbucks. I don't think it's grande. They have like a 20 ounce, which is venti in Italian. And after that, or tonight actually, Hjalte and Jacob and I, we're going to a national park called the Olympic National Park that is located to the west of the city of Seattle. We're gonna do a road trip for 2 days. We rented a car from Turo, a blue Ford, I think it is. And we're just gonna drive a bit around there, maybe sleep in a motel if we can find one that's not too expensive, and just have a nice time in the nature out there. And there's a little dog coming with a tennis ball in its mouth. It's looking really cute. No, I'm getting distracted easily today, but yeah, let's get going with the video and go down to the market and explore Seattle for a bit. I got my Starbucks coffee, the venti Americano. It's burning hot right now. That's the bad thing about always ordering an Americano. You can't really drink it for the first 20 minutes because otherwise it's just gonna numb your tongue basically. Oh, by the way, the reason why I'm alone right now is that I wanted to explore the city by myself, and the other guys were completely fine with that. I'm better at exploring by myself sometimes because I can spectate and look at subtle details in the urban area and also in the nature actually, where I wouldn't recognize or see these details if I'm with someone, because then I would just conversate with them. And that's also really nice, and that's what's gonna happen for the next couple of days. So yeah, just a bit of me time here in the beginning of the video. I'm gonna head up to Kerry's Park, which is the place where the car is parked right now. And up there I'm gonna meet with Hjalte and Jacob. Yeah, let's just get up there and get going with the road trip. Got myself a large strip coffee to start off the day here in Olympic National Park. Slept like a baby in the hotel, or motel, sorry. Definitely wasn't a hotel. Although it was really cold in the room, no heating. But we're gonna have a nice day here in the Evergreen State, which is the nickname of the state of Washington, because the trees, they are always green. We're going to the Hoh Rainforest. It's gonna be an hour. And then, yeah, let's just enjoy it. We're still hiking, or maybe it's just walking actually, in the Hoh Rainforest, and you really have to emphasize the H in that word, or the last H, not to be misunderstood quite badly. We've been walking for quite a few hours. I think we're gonna reach around 15 kilometers in total. The thing that makes this particular area of the Olympic Peninsula in the state of Washington, and also Vancouver Island, that is just north of this peninsula, and then you have the border between that, but that is that you have temperate rainforest. The trees are immense and the colors are green, you know, and to be fair, it is so beautiful in here. But let's head back to the Blue Ford Fiesta and get going. I think we're gonna drive towards the coast to do another sunset hike there. It's nice. Pura vida. We made it to Rialto Beach, which is overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Quite majestic. We have the place to ourselves. It has like this, a bit like foggy or dusty, because of all the water particles. I have no clue if you can hear me, because the waves are also quite huge, but it's beautiful. We made it back to the car, and the plan is now to head back to Seattle, drive those 4 hours, have some food on the go, and then just sleep somewhere in Seattle. We made it to Port Angeles. We're gonna have some Chinese food. It's gonna be super amazing. Super good. Super good. We got to the hotel last evening quite late, and the parking there is so yeah, we just parked the car by the road, and we were allowed to do that until 6 a.m. So one of us or all of us had to get up early and drive the car somewhere else. I offered gently to do it because I've had the privilege of sleeping in the lone bed, because for the last 2 days we've had like 2 beds in the room and I've had my own, so I thought that was only fair if I was the one waking up at 5 a.m. to drive the car somewhere else. And now I'm sitting here in the rain looking over the parking lot. Not much going on, to be fair. I'm listening to a podcast, a Danish podcast about longevity and health, you could say. It's good to be back on that track after a weekend of alcohol, but the beers were worth it though. It's just nice to sometimes reflect on your choices in terms of health, because one can always improve the health choices you make, but it's also to an extent, and yeah, you just have to live, but not live unhealthy, just live. And that's difficult, because then it suggests finding a balance. And being in balance in life is the most difficult thing, but when you are it, everything feels amazing. And right now I'm slightly out of balance because my batteries are drained, but it's all gonna be good again, because time heals everything. I am yapping so much. What is going on? Let me just drink some coffee and wait. I think Hjalte and Jacob just woke up, so I guess I'm going back to the hotel, and then we'll drop off the car and get to the bus terminal, where I think I'll just do the outro of this video. A huge thank you for watching this video and coming all the way to this point in the video. Really means a lot to me, and I hope you'll stick around and subscribe and share, and yeah, you can also comment if you have something you would like me to do here in Vancouver, or a topic I should talk about, or it can be anything, basically everything between the sky and the ground. Can you say that? I don't know, but I hope you'll take care until we meet again in my next video, and peace out.